Okay, we're going straight to the interview, and I would like to start by asking you about the upcoming conference slated for next week. Tell us about this conference, what's the focus and the theme for this year.
Okay, thank you very much. It is our 64th annual conference and AGM. It normally runs through 3 days. Starts with the welcome cocktail and registration. That's going to be on the 7th of September. And then we have the opening ceremonies on the 8th. We have the panel session. And we also have the gala night on that 8th. Then on the 9th, we'll have another panel session where we'll have breakout discussions, presentation of the communique. Then we'll also have the AGM of the Institute. So basically, it's a 3-day program where we expect professional managers, that are members, and even the general public, friends of the Institute, to converge. For this year, we are expecting nothing less than 3,000 participants at the program, because what we normally do every year is, aside from the theme, I'll tell you the theme soon, we also have these breakout sessions that are segmented for a particular target audience. So for this year, our theme is leveraging emerging technologies to drive innovation, creativity, and productivity. That's the main theme. And we then will have the breakout sessions. We'll also make sure that our breakout sessions focus on, one, the youth, then the mid-level career managers, and of course, the senior managers. For the senior managers, we have identified the need to look at how we are handling the geriatrics. So we are looking at aging well and how to take care of people post-retirement. Then for the youth, we are looking at how we are going to be engaging the youth, setting them up for management and leadership roles. Because we cannot overemphasize the fact that the migration challenge that started like 5-7 years ago has really affected the leadership trajectory in the country. There's a gap, and there's a need for us to fill that gap. Ensure that, number one, the youths are engaged, they are encouraged to continue to take up leadership roles properly and appropriately. Then we are also going to be leveraging on artificial intelligence, because technology is actually the way out now. And so the third theme is on artificial intelligence and how we can leverage on technology. But it's not just that. You know, I mentioned our annual general meeting, which is sacrosanct. Then we have our gala night, where members are expected to come and make merry. We have tagged it Celebrating Management Excellence. Some of our members will be taking up awards that day. Honorary fellowships will be given out to some distinguished members of the society based on recommendation and the approval of our council. We're going to be enjoying it. It's the night of cultural elegance. And then, of course, we expect that on day 3, we'll have our AGM and we'll have our communique. And our communique is always done in such a way that within 1 week of the conference, our communique is published in reputable media outlets, and we also send to stakeholders, and we follow up to see how far stakeholders have taken advantage of the recommendations in the communique. We also, as an institute, will have an aspect in the communique that we are also going to be implementing, and we ensure that we follow it through. Part of that issue of communique is what we intend to do going forward. We used to have the UK branch. We went comatose. Now we have revived this, and we're going to be going global. We were global before, we are now going more global, and we're going to be inaugurating our UK and Ireland branch within the month of September after the conference. Our members in diaspora will now have a point of convergence, so that it's always good when you are migrating, when you're going to a new place, you have, aside from the family support, you have professional support, and that's what we want to create for our members. We have a relationship with the NYSC, because we know that it's always very important to catch them young. A lot of our members in that category. They came in through the NYSC route, and so we are leveraging on that. From the communique of last year, we agreed that we are going to engage the new generation more. In doing that, we planned to adopt technology, and I'm happy to inform you that we have launched our membership app.
You mentioned this year's team, leveraging emerging technology. Yeah. So, and then innovation is there, creativity is there. So we can say that this year's conference, hope to encourage this creativity, innovation, and the use of technology among management professionals, right?
Yes.
Okay. Why do you think this is the best thing for this year at this time?
Okay, thank you very much. I mean, it's so obvious that the world has gone global. And for you to be able to play within that sphere, you must be tech savvy. What we have agreed in the Institute is that we're going to be reviewing our syllabus. The curriculum is going to include artificial intelligence, responsible AI. That's what we're going to be teaching. And we are going to do some kind of refresher courses for those who are already members, so that every professional manager within the next 2-3 years is also AI certified, because that's where the world is going. If you are not adopting technology, you're going to be left behind. And we don't want to be left behind. Even though we are an old institute, we want to remain contemporaneous.
Okay. And then the panelists that you mentioned, can you just give us a very short response? What unique perspectives do you think they brought to the table?
Okay. Thank you. If you look through the panelists, there is nothing political about it. Okay. However, we try to ensure that there is diversity. We have both the young, we have the middle age, we have the old, we have people who have held public offices. We have those who have held public offices. We have those who are in public office. We have those who are in private sector. We have those who are in private public sector. We have those who operate internationally. And so they're going to be bringing different perspectives. Like I said, for the breakout sessions, those who are going to be talking to the youth, Dr. Tokwe Fasua, we expect him to be coming from the angle of what is the government actually putting in place for the youth. And we also expect participants to be able to also speak to him and let him know these are the things that we expect from government, and it will form part of our communique. For the artificial intelligence, we also expect that the lady will do justice to it, because we've also been to the institute and we see what they are doing. The company is into a lot of technological innovations, which we believe that can be advantageous to the team. And then talking about aging, we also have a lot of our members who are retirees. And we believe that that breakout session will also be beneficial to them. We are looking at the Senior Citizen Center, which the government has also come up with. What are they doing? How can we partner with them? How can our older population continue to be relevant, continue to be useful? Being a senior citizen does not mean that you have to retire and stop giving back knowledge. So those are the things that we're looking at.
Okay, thank you so much. Now, I want to talk about the youth again here.
Yeah.
Specifically, please, I would like you to address how is the Institute nurturing future leaders among Nigerians youths, and especially through the, this empowering youth for future leadership roles.
Yeah. Okay. Part of the things that we do in the Institute is that we also have the Young Managers Competition and Summit. It used to be a competition where more or less like people come and pitch and the winner takes all. But last year we came up with something else, and we also added a summit to it. So aside from the pitch that the young managers who will be the top 10, we have 6 zones, and they start the competition from the zones. So the winners from the zones are the ones that will converge for the competition. And when they come, they make their pitches, and then the winners emerge. And the winners don't just take all, they are more or less like ambassadors of the institute for the 1 year period. We try and engage them and see how they can also, speak at other fora and encourage other young managers. Then at the summit is where we bring employers, we bring innovators, we bring funders, and then the youth come together, discuss on a topic, and we chart a way forward. Like I said, we started it last year, so it was more or less like a pilot last year. But what we agreed at the institute is that, one, any staff of the institute that is above 40 will not be part of the planning committee of that program. Because if we say we are talking about young managers, we must be seen to be promoting even the young managers within the institute. So for that program, the project is handled by the young managers who are staff of NIM. Those of us who are above 40, we come in to support them, to give guidance, and of course, to provide the funds and other support. So we are doing that, and we know that we can do more. For now, that's what we are doing for those who are already out of school. Then we have the Catch Them Young program. We have the student scheme that we have with several universities and polytechnics, so that they start taking the NIM certification right from when they are in school, and by the time they are graduating, they graduate as professional managers. We have it with the NYSC, like I said, started several decades ago. But of course, enrollments under that scheme has been dwindling. I mean, understandably, a lot of the youth don't even want to go for NYSC anymore because of the insecurity, because of the economic situation. So the ones who even eventually end up in NYSC are interested in different things. So, but we believe that with time, we continue to make them see reason why they need to take the certification, and then it will get better. We'll continue to engage other stakeholders as well. Thank you.
Thank you. How will the conference outcomes be shared with government bodies and industry to shape management practices?
Okay. Yeah. What we also have in the institute is that we have these faculties with different responsibilities. We have the ones for governance and leadership. We have for health sector. We have for academia. We have for technology. We have a lot. And so each item on the communique, the faculties are given the responsibility to follow through. And see, we know that if we have like 20 action points, maybe we may end up being able to achieve like 50% of that. But I think that if you achieve 50% of a communique, you're not doing badly. Understanding that we also have other things that we do in the institute. So that's how we do it. Aside from the fact that we publish in newspapers, we also send copies to MDs. We send copies to stakeholders, and we see how we can leverage on relationship to push them.
Okay. So what legacy do you envision this year's conference and the annual general meeting will leave for both NIM members and, of course, the broader society?
Yeah, the first one is the technological advancement. Like I said, every professional manager from 2026 gets certified. That's our plan. And we believe that when we encourage that, when we ensure that we're actually contributing to the national development, because there is no organization that does not need management. And when members of NIM are in an organization, and aside from the fact that they have the professional management certification and the qualification, they also have the added advantage of the technological certification. The sky is the limit for such an organization. So we are doing that. I believe that that's a very key contribution that we are making. Also, talking about the senior citizens, any society that abandons the senior citizens, there's no way. You see, the institutional memory, the guidance that those people provide, you cannot quantify it. So when you abandon them, you think that you think that they've spent their time, their wisdom, their knowledge cannot be wished away. So if we are able to achieve some form of recognition for that segment of the society, that's another legacy. then we are going to also ensure that for the young generation of people, we're going to be engaging governments. We're going to be more involved in the Ministry of Youth Development, empowerment, training, capacity building, to ensure that this country, it belongs to all of us. We can't all leave the country. We can't all migrate. Even if we migrate, we'll still come back here. And so we must contribute our quota to the sustainability, the continued growth and development of Nigeria.
Okay, thank you. So, as a registrar, what are you most looking forward to personally at this year's conference?
Participation. Okay. I don't want to run a conference at a loss. Yeah, so I'm envisaging each of our participants and sponsors and partners. I'm envisaging satisfaction of participants and delegates, and that's why we've been on the ground for almost a week now, seeing that we put everything in place. We are known for that, but we don't want to drop the ball this year, and so we are working on ensuring that delegates have an enjoyable and a very rewarding conference, and they look forward to other forthcoming programs of the Institute. We still have other programs this year. We have the Management Day coming up November 19, and we still have the Young Managers Summit as well, and then we also have some trainings, international trainings and local trainings.